All right, we have an interesting revolver to take a look at today. Talk about a blast from the past. This is a Smith and Wesson Model 64. I can't tell you the manufacture date, nor can I give you much on the history of it. Smith and Wesson manufactured these revolvers in this configuration for a couple of different organizations, including NYPD. What separates this Model 64 from a lot of others is it's manufactured, comes from Smith and Wesson with double action only. So there is no notch in the hammer to catch a single action, so you can't thumb cock it. And of course, there's no spur to grab with your thumb. So even if the notch existed, cocking it with your thumb would be difficult. So what you're essentially left with is a 6-shot double action only revolver with an external hammer. I could see where an agency would want a gun like this if they were concerned about their employees thumb cocking the hammer and then having a very light trigger. This would alleviate that liability concern. The trigger itself is fairly smooth, but it is heavy, as you can imagine. It's probably running somewhere around 12 pounds. It is a fixed sight, this sort of gutter sight with the front notch. Accuracy is really, in many ways, left up to the individual, how they can best manage these rather crudish sights. The accuracy is definitely suitable for most combat applications. We'll shoot it and see how it looks. One thing about this revolver, I don't know the exact history of it. Everything I'm sharing is sort of second or third hand. It is not an NYPD revolver. Those are typically stamped somewhere on the gun. But my understanding is this came from a guard company, Pinkerton, which is a long-standing private investigation and guard firm. And Pinkerton had ordered a number of these. Perhaps somebody watching this video may have more history on that. In such case, you can leave a comment for us. So, all in all, it's kind of an interesting revolver. We'll shoot it. We'll see how well it does. Okay, let's try a 6-shot group. We're about 10 yards out. Just nice and casual. We'll see what kind of grouping we get. Let's try and keep them all in the black at a pretty decent speed. We'll see how it goes. Once you get used to that trigger, it's kind of enjoyable. Speed loaders or speed strips even would make loading this much faster. You can see how law enforcement agents and security personnel would have suffered back in the day. Let's try and go a little faster. Again, we're just trying to keep them in the black on that target. Oh, dropped one. All right, overall not a bad shot group. Did drop one low right here, but otherwise it is what it is. The gun serves its purpose as a solid defensive revolver. Certainly it's limited in capacity, but probably state-of-the-art when they were issuing.